Hi y'all, this is Sassy Hatsy and I just wanted to come and talk to you a minute. You know, I've always got stuff to say. My mind's always just a reeling, to and fro. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you about an experience my husband and I had when we went and bought our first brand new car together. It should have been a real good experience because we got a Chevy. Everybody who lives in America knows a Chevy is a good car to have, right? Well, anyway, this particular day we went over and we had all the confidence in the world we were going to find the best car. And we found the most beautiful car. It was this beautiful starlight blue. I can't explain it, metallic-y and all that. It was just awesome. And it had outfitted everything in it. Everything. But there was something in it we were not familiar with at all. And it was called OnStar. Now see, for many years, we were penny pinchers and always had us some used cars. We had some doozies, let me tell you. But anyway, we won't go there today because today's about a new car we got. Well, this car was beautiful. After we made the final decision and did all the paperwork, it took almost all day to do all this stuff. They went and trimmed it out. In other words, washed it really clean, shined it all up, drove it up to the front door. It was time for us to get in our new car. They'd already told us it had OnStar in it, but Lord have mercy, I didn't know what it was. I just acted like I did. You know, when you get older, you don't want to look real stupid or somebody will go and put you in an old folks home or something. Or say you got, Alzheimer's or, your mind's getting weak. You know how they do. So we just, well, good. I'm glad it's got OnStar in it. Well, they put us in the car. My husband said, you can drive. So he sits down in the passenger seat, right? He's playing with the seats because they're electric. They go back and forth. They swell up. I think they's even heated, if I recall. That was a fancy car, let me tell you. And then right on the rear view mirror, there's this little button, and it's the OnStar button. Well, the salesman gets in the back seat and leans over the front and starts telling me to punch that button that somebody's gonna come on there and talk to me, and he'd be back in just a minute. I'm going, what in the world? Something's gonna talk to me through my rear view mirror? Where are they at? I just didn't understand it. I didn't know what was going on. But anyway, I got in there and I just punched that little OnStar button. And all of a sudden, this lady came on and she goes, welcome to OnStar. It's glad to have you as a new customer, and all I need to do is get a little bit of information, and then you'll be on your way in your new car with your OnStar. And while she's rattling on, I hear my husband go, my seat's vibrating. And I look at him, but then she's still a-rattling, right? I'm thinking his seat's vibrating. What in the world does he mean? So anyway, I am sitting there and I'm listening to the lady, and every once in a while my husband pops up. My seat's vibrating again. What? And I'm just looking and trying to find the button to turn his vibrator off. I didn't know what it was. Who puts a vibrator in the seat? You know, that could get you not paying attention to what you're doing, especially if you're in the driver's seat. I'm glad my seat wasn't vibrating, but his it definitely was, just off and on. I said, what are you doing over there, while the lady's talking in my ear? Oh, excuse me? Oh, yeah, why do you need my social security number? I'm thinking, I ain't telling this lady in my rearview mirror my social security number. And I told her that. I just don't hand that out. Lord, I'm hot. I gotta get this off. I don't know if I'm having a hot flash or what's the problem. Whew. But anyway, oh, my cheeks are well, no, that's just my rouge. Well, anyway, so we just conversing back and forth through the windshield rear view mirror. I'm just talking to her and talking to her and talking to her, and she just wants everything. And finally she says, well, just give me your address and I'm gonna punch it in here, and when you start driving down the road, it's gonna tell you how to get home. And I'm thinking, I know how to get home. And then I hear my husband, my seat's vibrating. Well, what the heck is going on? Harper's City PTA? Well, huh? I'm getting flabbergasted, okay, by now. I don't know what to think. His seats are vibrating. He's getting all excited over there, and I'm just about to have a loony-goony bin fit. Well, anyway, finally she goes, oh, thank you, ma'am. It's nice talking to you. Now, I don't know if you can handle more than one thing at once better than me. Well, more power to you, honey, because I can't. And my husband, every once in a while, pipes in. It's doing it again. My seat's vibrating again. And finally, the lady hangs up, and it's time to go, and I'm putting my seatbelt on, and I'm going, I don't know what to tell you. He starts punching every button. I said, get the manual out of the glove box. So we get the manual out, and we're looking for the vibrating seat section, and there ain't none. So what's going on? So we're sitting there going, well, I guess we're going to have to ask somebody how to turn your seat off. Do you like it on vibrating or not? No, I don't know why it's doing it. Well, I don't either, honey, but it is. So just sit there and wait till they come back, and then we'll tell them we got a problem here with this fancy car. We don't want no seat vibrating because it's getting my husband all excited or something. I don't know, but he don't like it. And I'm just frustrated, and I'm supposed to go drive in this city traffic in a minute, and I don't need to hear him going, my seat's vibrating again. Oh, Lord. It was terrible, y'all. I want you to know. It almost made this old lady have a coronary. I didn't know how to handle it. I'm getting heated right now talking about it. Well, anyway, I finally say, you're going to have to deal with it till we get home and figure out where the button is. Because he kept punching the buttons on the side, and the seat would go up, then it'd go back, then it'd go, every which way. He pumped up the back, and he done pump it, and it's still vibrating. He'd just sit there and go, well, it's doing it again. My seat's vibrating. Well, honey, gut it up. At this point, I'm about ready to slap him, seal him, knock him out so he won't feel his seat vibrating. Okay, I really wouldn't, but you know. But anyway, about that time, this young man comes to my husband's side of the car, and I'm fixing to tell the young man, as soon as my husband rolls down his wonderful electric window, that my husband don't want his seat vibrate. Before I could say anything, he goes, excuse me, I seem to lose my phone. I can't find it anywhere. I think I left it in that seat. And my husband raised his butt up off that seat, and guess what? It was the phone vibrating under him he'd been sitting on all this time. Well, we laughed so hard we didn't tell that boy. We didn't dare tell that boy what we thought. We had some fancy vibrating seat, you know. He might just really think we was old. So we get all buckled up, and we get out on the highway, and this lady starts talking. Turn left at the next exit. Oh, no, really? Okay, and then she tells me how far it is, so I'm trying to listen to this OnStar lady. I hadn't figured it out yet that it was a robot or whatever they are. So anyway, we're going along, and I'm getting to where I got the hang of it. I'm doing whatever it says. And finally it says, merge to the right. Merge to the right. You've got to merge to, and I just whipped that wheel. I didn't even think to look, see if anybody's coming, because after all, she told me to merge to the right. She surely knows there's a car coming, right? I caused a poor man to go off into a ditch trying to avoid me because I thought for some strange reason that lady that's talking to me through the rear view mirror could tell that there was a right-of-way there and I was safe. I wasn't safe. Well, I learned real quick just what OnStar can do and what OnStar can't do. We learned what the Chevy seats do and what the Chevrolet seats can't do. Pretty soon we was gliding along all the way home, listening to them telling us how to get to where we already knew where to go. And we just loved that Chevy. Man, I wished I still had it. But anyway, that's our experience buying our first new car with the fancy stuff in it. I hope you know way better than I did the first time you went and got a new car with OnStar. We got it down now, y'all. Anyway, this world just keeps getting faster and faster. Us people that are getting older, it's hard to keep up with all these new fadangle things that are out nowadays. We get kind of confused. You youngsters come up and talk just like this and you expect us to understand what you're saying. You need to slow down a little. Maybe go down south for about a month and learn how to talk slow and then come teach us something. Because you techies and you geek guys and women, you don't understand. It takes us a while to get it into our long-term memory. So if you can just be a little more slow with us, we'll catch up sooner or later, y'all. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, give me a like down there and let me know what you thought. If you want to see more Sassy, I just love talking, and I doubt I'll ever run out of stories to tell. I've got lots of them. Y'all just take care. We're here to love everybody and make somebody happy, and that's just what I want to do for you. All right, y'all, I'm going to go. Everything's going to be all right. Just slow down, okay? All right, y'all, bye.